All right, Shalom, Shalom. This is Brother Shalamah from the Great Millstone Atlantic Camp. Before I get started in this video, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. I want to get into basically United States, Babylon the Great, which is referred to as spiritually Sodom and Egypt in the book of Revelations. And throughout other scriptures, this place is associated with being Egypt. So this place, United States of America, that's called Egypt or Sodom and Egypt or Babylon the Great throughout the scriptures. This place is about to crash, and what's gonna start bringing these. We are already in the beginning of sorrows. Starting with this coronavirus and other things that's going on. But this place is really going to take a hit when the Civil War starts. And you already have, there was a Edomite, so-called white man, Esau Edom. He did a video and it went viral, basically saying that if Trump wins the election, you're going to have Black Lives Matter starting the Civil War. And the white, so-called white militia groups are ready. And on the other hand, he said, well, if Biden wins, they're going to start a war. Basically coming up against, it's going to be Democrat against Republican, black against white, white against white, black against black, because you got some so-called Negro Republicans out there. And I actually know a few of them. And but hey, it's gonna be real ugly. It's gonna be real ugly here soon. And this place is about to fall. Babylon is falling. But I'm gonna start with this book of Matthew chapter 12 and verse 25. It says, "And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?" So this place is gonna fall. Babylon is like Babylon is like on one knee already. Real soon Babylon is gonna be on both knees, and then after that, Babylon is gonna be sitting in the dirt. This place is finished. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. It's 2 minutes long, and basically you're gonna hear Trump telling the white supremacy groups to stand by, which was like one of the highlights of this whole debate. But here we go.
You have repeatedly, no, you've been talking back and forth. Statement. I'm asking you.
I would love to end it.
Sir,
I would love to end it.
If you want to switch seats,
we could very quickly.
We could do that, but I'm
send in the National Guard. It would be over. There'd be no problem.
Okay,
but they don't want to accept the National Guard.
You have repeatedly criticized the vice president for not specifically calling out Antifa and other left-wing extremist groups. But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
are you
I'm
prepared to specifically do it?
Well, I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right.
So he's saying that he would tell them to stand down, but he said all of the basically all of the violence and everything is coming from what he called the left side, with Black Lives Matter, and both sides are completely wicked. Brothers in the truth, sisters in the truth. We're not associated with no Black Lives Matter, no Black Panther groups, none of that, no type of Black Power groups. We are Hebrew Israelites, and we're waiting for Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah to return destroy this place and save us. That's plain and simple. That's what we stand for. We stand for the word of the Lord, you know, and we just waiting for the return so we can seek salvation and get out of this mess. But you know, no, especially with Great Millstone, no members are associated with any type of militia groups going out to make war with another group. But you have some bonehead Israelites, some idiot Israelites that's gonna go out and actually try and fight against Esau Edom, and you're gonna lose. If a 17-year-old can walk down the street during a riot or a protest, which looked like a riot, and shoot 2 people and walk straight past the police, what makes you think? And he had a rifle, like he had a big gun. It wasn't like a little pistol or something he was hiding. And then after he did it, he walked straight past the police. What makes you Negroes think that you can stand up against, you know, what Esau Edom has out here? You know, all his weapons. If you got a 17-year-old, you know, with a assault rifle, you know, Esau has guns on top of guns, and artillery, and bulletproof vests, and shields, and all kind of stuff. But Jake don't have all of that. So Jake, I know, you know, y'all out there, you practicing, you know, combat, war, and all of that, but you're not gonna survive this thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue the video.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it. You want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
white like me to condemn?
Proud Boys and right
Proud Boys. Stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing. This is a left-wing problem.
White supremacists. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got it.
Not militia. That's what his FBI, FBI director said.
Well, then, you know what?
Okay, so you see these 2 Edomites going back and forth. But the main thing is Trump said he said stand by. And I truly believe he meant to say that, because they already know what's about to happen. You have military groups in major cities just setting up camp in major cities. It's one here in Atlanta, in different areas. And it's not because of COVID. It's not because of the protests. It's not because of the riots. It's because of civil war is about to break out. Now, what they may do is just sit back and let you people fight and kill yourselves off, or just see who's gonna win. But you best believe Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he's ready. He's ready. He's not getting ready. He's ready for this war. I'm gonna go to Isaiah chapter 19. And in verse 2, it says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom." So this is not talking about over in Egypt. There's nothing going on over there. This is talking about Babylon the Great, United States of America, which is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. That's what this is talking about. And just to get more on that, let's go to Isaiah No, I'm sorry, Salakia. Let's go to Second Esdras 15 and verse 15. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand." But of course, it's not talking about swords. It's talking about the last days. These are gonna be actual guns and weapons that people are gonna have, killing, the other people. And it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Like, Esau is about to take the law into his own hands. If Biden wins this election, just like this Edomite said, he said they coming and they ready. Like, they looking at Trump like he's a king. And I really do hope Trump stay in office, because he's doing a good job. Ever since Trump been in office, is like a lot of things have been uncovered as far as Babylon the Great and how people really feel. I want to say before when Bush was in office, before what's his name, Obama, like it race violence was kind of low, and you didn't see too many protests, and it wasn't a whole lot going on. But when Obama got elected, it's like these so-called white people just turned up, because they didn't see a white man leading their country. And then when they got Trump, that just made them feel like they like nothing can stop them. And that's how they feel now. If Trump loses this election, hey, these white militia groups, they feel that nothing can stop them. They say that they ready, they got everything they need, and they about to go in on you so-called not only are you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but also these other so-called white people that are against them. I want to get one more Second Esdras chapter 9 and I'll start from the top. It says, "And he answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And these are the signs." It says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world," and we seeing hella earthquakes everywhere. Like, it's earthquakes in areas that don't never have earthquakes. And that's been going on since probably the beginning of the year or the end of last year. I really started to notice it. In uproars of the people, you got protests that's been going on for months. You got protests that's been going on for years. Like, these are the signs. It says, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." It says, "For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." So everything that the Most High spoke of that was going to happen, it's going to happen. These these civil wars are gonna happen. And the only way you can survive in the near future is to call on the name Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, and only way you can call on the name is if you are Israelite. If you're a heathen, you finish. Either you're gonna die on this side or you're gonna make it and you're gonna go into slavery. I mean, it's just what's written. It's not my words. Those are the words of the Bible. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it. And once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us His truth. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom.